Break 1999. Spring break 1982. Maybe we don't remember it, but our skin does, right? And you start to see those spots pop up and you try to correct them and you're using all different types of concealer, right? Today we're gonna stop concealing and we're going to correct. This is from Korres. You've never seen this before. It's basically sold out in Ulta and all the major department stores. This is $68 for one. It is a 15%, I'm gonna turn this around, BiPhase, you can see that here, super serum. This is $68. Today we're gonna give you a second one. Are you ready for this? A second one for $2 less than you can buy one. Whoops. And it's $22 to get home. Like I said, it's a BiPhase. We're gonna talk about how you can brighten your skin. Dermatologist tested, lines, wrinkles, brighten the skin. It is a super serum. We're gonna share with you results, but Stephanie Metcalf is our very special guest, who is the Korres educator. She flew in today. I know you were on earlier.
I was.
We're so glad you're here because
Thank
this
you.
is, I think, everybody's biggest problem.
Yes.
Those dark spots, and like I said, you don't even know that they're there, but all of a sudden, spring break 1982 starts to pop up 10 years later, right?
Yes. And
20 years later, they're there.
And here we are coming out of summer, right? So how many of us were laying in the sun, no matter how much SPF you put on? What's your skin looking like these days?
Ugh.
Are you seeing the blotchiness, the ruddiness, the red? Are you seeing those spots start to come out?
Right.
This is the most powerful vitamin C that we have. And Amy, I want you to know, we all know, and maybe you don't, vitamin C is essential for aging skin in the evenness of the skin tone, the brightness. However, our bodies don't actually produce vitamin C. It's one thing our bodies do not produce. You have to put it on topically. And most products include maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 5%. 8% is actually the only way it's clinically effective. 15% water-soluble vitamin C. That's why this is the most powerful that we have, but we've also coupled it with our wild rose oil. Now you see me shaking it because it's a BiPhase serum. So there's a water phase and that wild rose oil, which is hand-pressed from the wild roses in Athens, super anti-aging, attacking lines and wrinkles. And when I put just a couple drops of this onto my skin, you're going to start to see instantly, see how that texture, that serum, it just drinks right into my skin.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Instantly brightens, instantly hydrates, and instantly anti-ages.
Think of vitamin C is an unsung hero.
Yep.
I'm just gonna tell you, it's not a glamorous ingredient. It's not something that, okay, you know, you read a lot about, but it works. It really works. There's nothing else that handles uneven skin tone quite like vitamin C. And I love that coming out of summer, right, our skin is really starting to age.
Yep.
Maybe you're starting to see a lot of discoloration, a lot of spots going on, and you're like, what do I do? And you're dolling all the concealer. Vitamin C is your hero, but this is a new way of delivering that vitamin C. Sometimes vitamin C can bite the skin, make the skin dry, irritated. Because this is a BiPhase with that beautiful rose oil,
Yes.
it really hydrates the skin as it's soothing. Yes. So we're really soothing, plumping, fighting lines and wrinkles, but addressing the darkness that we're seeing in our skin.
Yeah, and you can see it here right on this. This is 4 weeks time. Now I want you to know that out in the beauty industry, if you try to find any type of brightening products, usually they have one very harsh chemical. It's awful for your skin. It actually destroys your skin cells. This is 15% water-soluble vitamin C. That's important, and you see that brightness and that plumpness, because we're also attacking lines and wrinkles with this product. But that water-soluble vitamin C actually is it's less irritating for the skin.
Right.
So if you're somebody who's very sensitive, this is a great option. And let's face it, if you look like that before, and you want to look brightened and even, and if you want, like you said, to go without the concealer, you have to be using the highest concentration vitamin C possible, and this is it.
Okay, we're gonna start counting backwards. We have 1,000, that's it. So again, each one of these is sick, and we're gonna show you. So this will sell out too because vitamin C is very important this time of year. There's 980, I'm sorry. So again, these are selling quickly. This is $68. So imagine, and that's where it's at Sephora and Ulta, even here at HSN. What we're doing today for $2 less than you can buy one, we're going to give you a second. It's beautiful texture on the skin. And again, this is doing what we all need to be done. We all want to brighten up our skin. And instead of using a lot of harsh vitamin C's that really bite the skin, irritate the skin, by this being a BiPhase, so you shake it and it has that beautiful rose oil, you're plumping, you're hydrating, you're soothing the skin. So this is an unbelievable deal and a way for us to address that uneven skin tone, that darkness, that you know, like I said, spring break 1982, all of a sudden, here it is, it's back. You know, spring break 1999 or 2022. that's when we need to really start using vitamin C. So you use this in the morning, correct?
Yes, morning, and you can actually use this at night because this is a serum step. Put this on before your night cream and go to sleep and wake up like Tanya. I mean, it almost looks like the lighting has changed, but I can assure you it's taken in the same spot. That's the power of the wild rose oil attacking those lines and wrinkles, especially around her eye area, the orbital bone, but then the vitamin C, and it's our proprietary vitamin Super C. That's why we can pack 15%, and you don't have to worry about the irritation, you don't have to worry about any of the harshness on the skin.
You're right, 15%. Look at what you're using topically if it is vitamin C. More than likely, you're looking at probably about 2%, 3%, maybe 5. Max, you might see 15 or 10. You don't see 15. So it really, that's a ton of vitamin C. But again, it's not gonna pack that punch. It's not gonna be harsh on the skin. It's not gonna be tingling or burning. So again, if you wanna pick it up, don't forget, you get 2 of them today. One is $68. For $2 less, we're gonna give you a second one. This entire hour is on free shipping and handling. So if you are worried right now about the darkness and the spots that you're seeing, and you're like, what can I do? We've got clinical studies on this. We're going to brighten your skin. Week after week, you're gonna see great improvement in your skin. So right here, I can't see that, Sharon. I was like, look how far away that is. He's like, read that, Amy.
After 2 weeks, you can see an improvement in the appearance of uneven skin tone. That's the ruddiness, that's the age spots. But we also see an improvement in moisture. You can also see an improvement in smoothness. How many times do we buy a product and it only does one thing? After 4 weeks, there's a reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and an improvement in skin elasticity.
Huge.
So we're talking elasticity, moisture, lines and wrinkles, and the skin spots, and the ruddiness, and the brightness. It's a one-stop wonder.
Think about that. Isn't it nice to have one product that will address all of it? And what I love is that we're not using harsh ingredients. We're not talking about a ton of chemicals. We're talking about what Mother Nature intended. That's the Korres difference. When we talk about a homeopathic pharmacy, George Korres personally develops unique formulations to soothe the skin, to soften the skin, to give the skin exactly what it needs, the way Mother Nature intended, not jam-packed full of chemicals. So again, this was saved just for you right now, and we have so many of you picking this up. If you'd like to try it, it's free shipping. Today it's only $22 and you get 2 of them. So one for you, maybe one for your mom that's also struggling a little bit with some darkness and dark spots. This is a way that you can go ahead and help brighten up the appearance of the skin. And today, try it for $66. Did you see 136? If you go into, like I said, Ulta or Sephora, even if you can find it, you're looking at spending $68 for one. So today, what a great value. It's over 50% off, and it's brand spanking new. Dermatologist tested. Serums are strong.
Yes.
And they pack a punch, so you can use this morning and night, but because of the rose oil, it soothes the skin as it's going ahead and finding the signs of aging.
I mean, I keep showing my hands because it really amazes me. I mean, look at this bottom hand.
Look at that.
I just put a couple drops. Look at the top. Do you see how dry, not just dry, but look at the dullness. Look at the brightness. That's not a highlighter, that's not
I'm gonna do that.
cream. Look at that.
Hold on.
Even because you get 2, Amy, put this on the backs of your hands. How many of us, you know, as we age, especially—
What about your neck?
Décolleté, the
How many of us sun worship this summer and you forgot about this area? And then the next thing you know, I remember my mom always saying, put sunblock here, put sunblock here. And now I'm starting, like I said, spring break 2002 is right here, spring break 2001, right? Now you're starting to see all of that. So again, I just look at the concentration of this, and it's like water-like. The way that your skin absorbs this, it's a beautiful feeling. And again, you just apply, look.
Ooh.
You're right.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wait a minute, it instantly brightens.
Instantly, that's 15% of that vitamin C, water soluble, but also that wild rose oil. And I will tell you, you can smell that soft rose fragrance. There's no added fragrance, no silicones. That's not what's showing the glow. That's your skin drinking that 15% vitamin C in.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, okay, it's BiPhase, you have to shake it. It's a consistency of like water, though.
It is, because that vitamin C is water soluble. The wild rose oil is oil soluble. There's also vegetable squalane, Provitamin B5. I mean, it helps, you know, free of synthetic fragrances, colors, and dermatologic tested, which I think is very important because if you have sensitive skin, normally you can't touch vitamin C.
But wait a minute, it's dry. I'm snapping my fingers. I just applied more. My skin is dry. I don't want you to think this is something left on. It's dry. That's the transformation that happens instantly. Think about that. instantly to your skin. Use this morning, use this night. You can be generous with this because we're basically giving you one for $2 less than you can buy one. We're gonna give you two. So you've gotta be ordering right now before they do sell out. We're gonna give everybody about 30 seconds more to pick this up because everybody just went, wait a minute. It brightens that quickly.
Yeah. That instantly, you see here on Tanya, look at the before. Do you see her skin's almost a gray tone? In the after, it looks hydrated, but it also looks brighter. And look at the cheek. Do you see right under her eye? That area is starting to be brightened. The lines under her eyes are starting to be toned and firmed. Remember, this is about brightening an uneven skin tone, but because of that wild rose oil, now you're attacking elasticity, lines and wrinkles. If you're not sure what to use, this is the one product you would sub in and it kind of does it all.
And there's a lot of, I mean, each one of these is a full ounce.
Yep.
And you're using drops. It absorbs quickly into the skin. And like I said, if you look at my skin, I know we're moving on, but if you look at my skin, it's not, it's dry, okay? It's dry. Okay, I don't want you to think, wait a minute, but it looks wet, doesn't it? Look how bright that skin looks compared to this. That's amazing. It's $22. Wow, Stephanie.
It's gorgeous.
Takes a lot to impress me. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one available for you if you're ordering right now, but we do want to let you know, before you go to bed, we need to treat our lips. This is when you can really soften and hydrate and plump up those lines. We have it for you in the olive oil.